So guys, in today's video, got three things here for you in order to do before the final shape releases. We're going to be going over legendary shards and what you should be doing with those before they get removed, exotic engram and bounty prep alongside just general weapon prep here before the expansion goes live. You've got about 3 weeks before the expansion goes live, so you have enough time to get all these things done before then. Before we jump into all the details, as usual, if you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, as it's free to do and really does help me out here a ton. Also, a lot of you who watch my content aren't actually subscribed, so if you could consider doing that, I would very much appreciate it. But with that being said, let's jump into the first thing here, which is transferring your legendary shards into phantasmal fragments. Now, first, how do you do this? Well, you come over here to the moon and talk to the Lectern of Enchantment, which is right next to Eris Morn, and then you should just be able to buy one phantasmal fragment for 10 legendary shards. You can then turn 10 fragments into 10,000 glimmer, which is the best conversion rate for legendary shards into glimmer. The reason you're going to want to do this is because all of your legendary shards are going to get deleted when the final shape goes live, and glimmer is going to be the main currency that is used for buying things going forward. So get all of your shards transferred into fragments, so then you can transfer them into glimmer whenever you need them. You can transfer fragments into glimmer by going to Rahul in the tower. So that's the first thing that everyone should be doing, definitely, because shards are going to be going away and you're going to want to get as much out of them as you possibly can before they are gone. Next up, we have just general bounty prep and exotic engram prep. If you want to get new exotic armor pieces, you're going to want to prep as many exotic engrams here as possible, as well as many ascendant shards and exotic ciphers as possible, because you're going to use your engrams here and your shards to max out your reputation rank with Master Rahul in the tower. Then by doing this and resetting your rank with Rahul, you'll then be able to transfer exotic engrams into brand new exotic armor pieces that launch with the final shape, with the use of one engram and some exotic ciphers. Now, they did go on to confirm that exotic class items are going to have their own source of acquisition, coming from a brand new activity launching after the raid has completed, but they did also say that new exotic armor pieces will come from this method, so there's probably going to be another exotic armor piece dropping per class within the final shape expansion, probably to go alongside the brand new supers and abilities coming with our light subclasses. And now, just quick bounty prep reminder, grab any dailies and weekly bounties as you can. I would recommend holding on to 60 bounties per character to max out your inventory. You only have 63 slots, but you want to save like 3 open slots for brand new quests, so make sure that this is completely empty when the final shape releases. I have a more in-depth bounty prep video already out, so go and watch that if you really care. But the only reason you should be bounty prepping is if you're a content creator or are intending on going into the day 1 raid race. And if you're intending to do any of those things, you already know how bounty prep works. You don't really need to bounty prep unless you really want to, but it's not really all that worth for most people. And finally, a quick reminder here of the Redbard weapons that are currently available. All of them will no longer be available when the final shape releases, so if you're interested in getting any past seasonal Redbard weapons from any of the past seasons, being Season of the Wish, Deep, Witch, any of them that are currently available, make sure to grab any and all that you're after. I already made a separate video last week going over the ones that you should be getting in my opinion, but to be honest, you can just easily go and grab them right now due to the change that they made, making it so that just by completing one of the seasonal activities each day, you'll get a guaranteed red border weapon. So go ahead, do that, get any weapons that you haven't done so already. This goes the same for any of the Into the Light weapons that you haven't gotten. So definitely would recommend getting any of the Brave Arsenal weapons that you were after. And a reminder, these will gain enhanced traits once the final shape goes live. Alongside that, you also have the Whisper exotic mission. So if you haven't gotten the crafted Whisper of the Worm yet, go and grab that. And then also this week, there's going to be the Outbreak mission going live as well, which will probably be right here, where you can get the crafted version of Outbreak Perfected. And that is everything in terms of prep you can be doing before the final shape goes live. As always, just complete any old quests that you haven't done already, or just get anything done in the game that you want to get done before the final shape goes live as always. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. So if you've enjoyed as always, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.